Okay, we're recording, so I just want to make this quick little video, to kind of tell you guys the one metric you guys should be tracking, and 90% of you guys don't really track it. So, I asked, a contractor, what's your CPO on the lead? He's like, oh, I don't know. What's your conversion rate? I don't know. Um, so how do you know that what you're doing right now is actually working for you, right? You're just like, oh, well, sometimes I get traffic here and there. Sometimes, somebody would say something, it would turn into a project. You guys are just hoping, right? And you don't want to just sit there and hope for stuff, especially when you can sit there, track it, see what's going on. It makes it a lot easier to see what's going wrong and scale. So, why metrics matter? Most of you guys are basically flying blind without even looking at the numbers. You guys probably spend money on stuff, but have no idea if it's working or not. You guys get traffic, but don't even know if that current traffic is good for your business, or if it's even good or bad traffic. Um, you know, Sometimes you guys close jobs, but don't even know the cost of closing it. How much are you putting in versus how much are you actually getting out, right? Um, which is why you guys cannot scale or improve or make proper decisions on what to change and what to iterate, right? So, you just think, this is working, so let's just keep doing it, but you don't even realize your traffic sources are having the least amount of input but putting in the most amount of money, and you think that's normal because you haven't really looked into stuff, right? So the metric that you should be tracking is your CPO cost, right? And then how much does that um, turn it? How much would that number turn into an actual project? Your CAC, cost per customer acquisition, right? So those are your two metrics that you should be tracking, right? If you don't know how to properly track, and why this metric matters so much is because if you're putting in $10, you should be getting out 100, right? Into whatever system, whatever ad, whatever, right? That's how it should be. If you don't have any capital, start with organic, because you don't need capital for organic, you just need time. But if you do have capital, you should know that you should be putting in 20 and getting out 40, not putting in 20 and getting out 20, or not putting 20 and getting out 23. You should double it by a minimum, right? So if you still don't know how to properly track and hold your systems, I recommend you guys using AI. Get Claude and ask it, hey, how can have a proper tracking system built? It will literally build it out for you. Um, it will literally build it out for you. Yes. So use that. Just putting you guys on some gems here. But yeah, once it builds it out, tell it, hey, I need to track my Yelp, I need to track my Google, I need to track my website, and it will connect it for you, or it will show you how to connect it, right? If you still don't want to go through the hassle with that, go ahead and book a call with me, and then I'll kind of give you a game plan on where you're struggling, how I can help you if you're struggling, and how you can properly track it. So I don't want you to sit here and look at like, oh, yeah, I'm just coming to this marketing guy. We're not marketing. We're not a marketing company. We're growth operators. So we can help out with anything that associates with the growth of your business. But if you want to do it yourself, feel free. I told you, just open Claude, tell it what you want, and it will build out a proper tracker for you that you can incorporate in whatever trade you're in right now, right? If you're running ads, if you're not running ads, if you're doing whatever, right? And how to properly do retargeting for those guys, properly retargeting campaigns, and all of that stuff. If you're even doing it in the first place, most guys are completely flying blind and just I don't even know, right? So yeah, just to make this little video, you set up a tracking system, use Google Sheets or a CRM. Get the name, the date, where the lead came from, phone number, project type, estimated value, actual job value, if closed, right? Update it weekly. You want to do it weekly? I'd update it monthly. Each month, calculate your metrics, right? Your CPO, your conversion rates, your cost per job, your return on whatever you're putting in on whatever system, whatever company, whatever it is. What are you getting your returns on? right? And then you compare the scores, right? Compare the scores. Are they consistently getting better? Are they getting worse? Or are they staying the same? Because we want to improve every month, right? If it's staying the same, all right, look at the data and then make decisions on what's causing that data to be that data, or what's causing that to be that number, and what can we do to change it, right? And then looking at the data, that's when you make the changes, right? So it's really simple. Literally only takes 1 hour to set up, and then weekly updates takes 15 minutes. Monthly analysis takes like 30 minutes. So you're literally only spending 2-3 hours a month for a really big ROI. I don't know why you guys won't do that. So that's why you should start tracking things, if you're not already tracking things, and then that will also give you some clarity on what you're doing and how your progress is looking like. So yeah, just a little gem I want to drop there because I don't see a lot of you guys properly doing that. But with that being said, I'm just gonna wrap it for this video. If you do need help scaling your business, and whether you're in any construction niche, just go ahead and book a call with me down below, and then we'll figure out a whole game plan for you and how we can take you to the next level. And with that being said, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just go ahead and type it in the comments, or you can just hit my email. Other than that, we're going to see you in the next one.